Welcome to day 18 of the 21-day financial fast by Michelle Singletary. So today we're talking about broken bonds. And this chapter is mostly catering to those who are good financial stewards and they have built wealth or some amount of financial abundance, but they're afraid to spend it because of the fear of not having enough. And so that is the bond that the author is mostly referring to. And as I was reading this chapter, I was thinking about this scripture found in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 17 through 19. And the New International Version says, "Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. Command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. In this way, they will lay up treasure for themselves as a firm foundation for the coming age, so that they may take hold of the life that is truly life." As I read this scripture, what stands out to me is that there are some do's and there are some don'ts for those who are rich in this world, for those who have financial abundance. And first of all, he says, don't be arrogant. Secondly, don't put your hope in wealth because it is so uncertain. Wealth can be here today and gone tomorrow, but our firm foundation is Christ. Our firm, sure foundation is God, and that is who we are to maintain our hope in. God. Even with an abundance of finance, our hope is to remain in God. And that the scripture says God richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment, whether that be wealth, good health, his love, joy, peace, good relationships, even our emotions that we can liberally feel. But in all those things, emotions or wealth, none of it should control us. None of it should be anything that we depend upon or lean on. That in all things that God gives us, we are to enjoy them, but at the same time, remember who our true source is of those things. And so even though we are to enjoy the wealth or the financial abundance, beyond that enjoyment, there are some do's. So we are to do good. We are to be rich in good deeds. And we are to be generous and willing to share. And as a result of all of this, just as it says in Matthew 6, verses 19 through 21, we store up for ourselves not treasures on earth, but we end up storing up for ourselves treasures in heaven where moth and vermin don't destroy and where thieves don't break in and steal. But where our treasure is, there will our hearts be also. And I don't know about you, but I want my heart to remain in the firm foundation of God's kingdom rather than in these temporary worldly things. So, hey, as we go on this journey of being good stewards of the finances God gives us, should we along that journey be blessed with financial abundance, whatever the amount may be? Enjoy it, liberally enjoy it. But beyond that enjoyment, beyond doing things for yourself, remember to be generous, do good deeds, be willing to share so that we lay up treasures for ourselves in heaven and not on earth. You know what to do. Keep pushing forward, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.